Hello and welcome to the weekly webcam check-in video. I hope you all had a great weekend and a great start to the week today. Again, it was great to see you all last week at seminar, and thank you so much for engaging in all the thoughtful discussion around our data inventories, protocols, data-driven PD, and the final project work that you got thinking about with your colleagues. It was definitely a full seminar, and so I thank you for your participation, and I'm looking forward to the final seminar in June. And of course, thank you for your post around lesson 6 this week. As you know, we have no discussion post for lesson 7, so this check-in video is merely to serve as a chance to focus on logistics and highlights from lesson 6 forum. We are now heading into the last few lessons and assignments for the course, so let's start with logistics for the following weeks. Again, there is no required reading or presentation for lesson 7, and I recommend that this time might give you a chance to catch up on your annotated reading journal and begin your final project. Your next discussion post is not due until lesson 8, so you have quite a few weeks here to catch up and get some of these assignments started. Your annotated reading journal is due June 5th. The assignment description and a sample is included on Canvas, and your final project is due that day as well. It's Sunday, June 5th at 11 p.m. There's also right on the link on the main Canvas site has samples included from North Shore School District. The key piece really, as emphasized in the seminar, is to make these projects relevant to the work you're doing in your building with your colleagues. So if you have any questions that come up or you're thinking about option A, B, or hybrid, just shoot me an email and we can work out logistics or talk it through. Again, June 8th is our final in-person seminar from 12:30 to 2:30 in the Meridian Professional Development Room, as always, and you will be sharing those final projects. Discussion forum posts, shifting back to lesson 6. In your reading responses for the forum this week, I enjoyed the conversation, particularly in regards to the self-reflection in your moves as teacher leaders, working towards this overall purpose of this course, which of course is to learn how to use assessment results to change instructional practice in ways that make long-term meaningful differences for students. Question 1 then focused on why the connection between analyzing data and linking it to questions around instruction is so difficult, and posts were offered so many different reasons why this is occurring, but some of them that stood out to me were that analyzing data alone is often a difficult task, and this idea of data literacy. And so Julie included, therefore, focusing on problems of practice and questioning instruction becomes even more difficult without that foundation. Kevin offered that this kind of deep analysis takes courage and time, and then Dirk commented in needing repetitions and practicing the questioning to develop a fine-grained lens that emphasizes what we see, not what we actually see, not what we think is going on. And so really using protocols became a large focus of these forum posts. And then Amy reiterated the focus on being on data and the need that we can focus easier on instruction and take that leap to questioning instruction if data is the central focus. And I'll quote her, she commented, "Somehow we have all got to turn the corner and realize that data does not judge teachers as good teachers or bad teachers. Data is useful at pointing out effective versus ineffective instruction, and these are two separate things." So thanks, Amy, for that great, concise way of thinking. Question 2 and 3 this week took these ideas a step further, in a sense, to uncover actions you might do as teacher leaders to help your colleagues inquire into their instruction. And additionally, they connected the learning to prior courses around coaching and PLC work. Many commented on shifting this idea or actions were needed to shift from blaming students or this general sense of a feeling that kids aren't getting it to the more specific learner-centered problem, and then a problem of practice through use of the protocols. Protocols, again, came up repeatedly on the forum as a way to provide safety and support. And as we highlighted, both Sylvia and I at the seminar, you can take pieces from various protocols to make your own. So there's a handful of them on Canvas available. There's a few in the back of DataWise. And as Sylvia nicely pointed out, you might develop your own Merlin protocol, if you will, too. Other actions mentioned, including capitalizing on PLC time to really dig into assessments and look at student work to identify learner-centered problems. Shelley brought up the use of external observable sources. And David really importantly pointed out again that these actions require building collegiality and trust through respect and vulnerability. Again, in reading your responses to Lesson 6 discussion form, I continue to be impressed by the strategies you're trying or have tried to engage your colleagues and to use assessment results to change instructional practices that make these long-term meaningful differences for not only your students, but also your colleagues and then future students. I hope you have a great few weeks away to work on projects and assignments. I know many of you are busy coaching, so this time will be full and busy, I'm sure, but please let me know if you have any questions, email or call. And I will look forward to seeing you online in mid-May. Take care. Have a great week.